Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 22nd of March 2026 and welcome to week 532 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I managed to lose 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 53.7 down to 53.6. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,469 compared to the previous week at 2,452. So it has seen a slight increase. I'm not happy about it. My food has pretty much been the same in terms of chicken and vegetables, but there were 2 days where some of my meals were not that. So I had a business trip on Tuesday, so I went into the service station and I had a Subway footlong sandwich. So it was a tuna mayo footlong. So it was nice, I enjoyed it, but that's not normally what I would have. The following day, I also had some Mexican fajitas. So again, not typically the food that I would have in the middle of the week. So 2 days, 2 meals. Other than that, my meals have been chicken and vegetables. So that's a bit of background there. Obviously, last weekend I did go a little bit overboard, indulgent on both Saturday and Sunday. You can see my calorie consumption on the Sunday is just above my 2,500, so it's not an ideal one. Regards to my tonsillitis, what I was saying, there's no problems with my throat anymore. It's still my muffled hearing, as in there's bubbles in the ears, so my hearing's still not great. But other than that, no pain, no earache, no headaches, no dizziness. So everything's pretty much gone away now, apart from my hearing, which is still quite bad. So how about my fluid consumption? Well, this is 3,214 millilitres as an average for the week, which is definitely an increase on the previous week, which was 2,879. So I'm pleased it's back above my minimum of 3,000 millilitres an average, but it's below my 3,500 ultimate weekly target. So as long as it's above my minimum, I'm quite happy. So I've managed to fit in a lot more fluid this past week. How about my activity levels? Well, we all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 5,520 compared to the previous week at 3,481. So it has seen a jump upwards. I'm pleased about that. I've been back at work all week this week. So yeah, back to doing a bit more walking. Obviously, yes, there's administration-based stuff at my desk, but also the need for me to go out and physically walk along production and check out some of the problems which I need to deal with. It's that time of the week where we'll get to see my latest weighing results. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 184.4 kilograms, which is 406.5 pounds or 29 stone 0.5 pound. This means, unfortunately, this past week I've seen a gain of 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result that I obtained at Slimming, you can see this right here. At Slimming this week I also saw a gain of 2 pounds or 0.9 kilogram. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 53.6 up to 53.9, and if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 4.7% complete, and after the gain it goes down to minus 7.6% complete. So in the 532 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have a total of 134.7 pounds, which is 61.1 kilograms, or 9 stone, 8.7 pounds. Next week, obviously, I want to recover the result of this past week. I want to lose the 2 pounds which I've just gained. So hopefully I will achieve that. My calorie consumption obviously needs to reduce to 2,200, 2,300 calories as an average for the week. Hopefully I can achieve this. My fluid consumption is actually right where I want it to be, but there's never any harm increasing that by a little bit. So as long as it stays above 3,000 millilitres as an average, I'm happy. And of course, my activity levels. Well, Step count wise, again, also wanting to see an increase in that. If I can continue making weekly improvements on my step count, I'll be happy. Ultimately, a £2 weight loss next week. That's all I'm aiming for. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means, subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.